Let us begin. Lesson number 2, page 146. Please, girls, turn to page 146.
Yes, I'm a book.
Get your book, turn to page number 146. We'll continue our lesson, connect, percent and proportions. Connect, percent and proportions. All right. Please listen to me carefully. First question, you need to write the answer. How does proportional reasoning relate to percent? How is it this word proportional relate to percentage? A percent situation is a kind of proportional relationship. The percent is a part of whole that is equal to 100. Girls, when I say 20%, that is 20 out of 100. It's a part of whole. That whole is always equal to 100. This is the relation between proportional and percentage. So please write this answer. A percent situation is a kind of proportional relationship. The percent is a part of whole that is equal to 100. Next question 2. Why does one of the ratios in percent proportion always has a denominator 100? Why do we write always percent over 100? Why? Because it's comparing to number 100. So the denominator is always 100. Anyways, question 2, even if you don't write, it's okay. Please complete question number 1 and then we'll go directly to question 4. Write a percent. Girls, please remember this. This one's part percentage and this is whole percentage. That is 100%. Part and whole. Imagine, like example, yesterday if I was explaining you in the question, find two things. Like example, I get marks 20 out of 100. So how much out of 100? That's what they're asking. They're saying you part over whole. Part over whole, and then this is the percentage you need to know, and this is the percentage compared to 100. This is what you have to remember in this lesson, girls. If you want, please write down somewhere. Part, like example, if they ask you 3 out of 4, means 3 over 4 equals whatever percentage you need to find out, we'll write P over 100. So we'll see. Here they are giving us 17, but they did not give us the whole. And the percentage they gave 68 over 100. What did I teach you? Cross multiply. 17 times 100 over 68. When you do this, you get 25. When you divide 1700 and 68, you get 25. The answer here is 25, girls. 17 over 25, 68 over 100. This is what you are finding. This is what you are finding. You can do 17 over W, because I told you this is part over whole, so W. I need to find out W, that is W goes up. I'm just talking. Girls, are you able to understand this part, what I'm talking?
Yes.
Sure, everyone?
Yes.
Please write it down. How did I get this 25? This 25 is not given in the question. Did you finish writing?
Yes.
Can I clear it?
Miss, wait, I'm writing.
Write in the copybook. Question number 4, page, write the page number and write this down. Remember, part over whole. That is 17 over whole, I don't know. I write 17 over 12. I write 17 over W. I don't know how much is this. Girls, this I don't know. The whole, how much it is. Remember this formula, this one, part over whole. I don't know W. Then 68 over 100%. I cross multiply, I bring this 100 up, it becomes times. I bring the 68 down, it becomes division, that equals 25. That's just a second, give me a second. Okay, so continue to question number, can I erase this?
Yes, but Miss, I remember I'm in question 1, I'm writing.
Done, can I erase?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 5, girls. Use a proportion to find each value. Okay, they did not give you, see, they gave you the whole 2% of 80. What did I tell you the formula? First of all, remember what did I tell you? I told you part by W equals, that is part over whole, equals percentage over 100. Or they said part is they are saying is N. Okay, so it's out of 180. That means the whole is 180. But you don't know the part. I'll write N. And 2%, they gave you 2%. And of course, you know that this is 100. Do you understand what I'm doing with this formula?
Yes.
Out of 180 means 180 in the denominator and in the numerator because you don't know. 2%, they want 2%, 2 and over 100. So now to find N, I have to send this 180 that side. When I send 180 that side, I get N equal 2 over 100 times 180. Of course, 0 and 0. And then 2 5 tenths, 2 9 18. 18 over 5, that is 3.6. That is 3.6. So I got this as 3.6. You can do 18 and 6 here to show you can even do this. Sorry. This is 5, not, this is 5 girls. 5 3s are 15. 15. And then 3, then 0, and then 6 and 30, and I got 3.6. Question 5a, did you understand? Did you understand, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I erase?
No.
Honestly,
Wait, no.
it's very difficult to believe. Are you all writing? Do you understand? What is it happening? I don't know at all.
Miss, I'm writing.
But do you get it? That how I explained and everything, Zishan, did you understand?
Yes, I did.
And Noor, where did she go? She was there with me right now. Okay, Miral and, okay, Noor is here. Why, Noor? What is happening to your PC? To your laptop or something?
The Wi-Fi keeps taking me out.
What keeps kicking you out?
The
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi is bad.
Wi-Fi, I pity my dear. Take care, it's okay. How about, but do you understand the concept, Noor, about this? Part and whole, percentage and hundred. Do you understand, Noor?
Yes.
It's not that tough. Welcome, Miral. Okay, then I'm gonna erase this, girls, and we'll do question number B. Now see, what person is 17 out of 40? I told you, part by whole. Part, what is the formula? First thing, always, every question, you remember the formula. Part by whole gives you percent by 100%. Okay. What is part? 17 out of 40. Clearly they gave you 17 out of 40 equals, you don't know this, you write P and then 100. How will you find P? By sending 100 that side. So 17 times 100 over 40. Girls, write this 17, 40, 100 and see how I solve it. 0 and 0, I cut it. Okay, so I have 170 over 4. Let me do 170 over 4. Can you see I'm doing this side or no, not seen properly?
Yes, we can see.
4 times 5, 20. So your answer is 42.5%. This is the answer you got. If you remember this formula and apply it properly, if you remember this formula, this one, if you remember and apply properly, you will get it. See, Miral, P by W, that is part by whole. Like example, if I say you got 3 out of 10. So I'll write 3 up and 10 down. Like example, see, I'll give you a best example, the live example. You got in, right now in, what do you call as science, you got 11 out of 15. You want to know the percentage, but you don't know the percentage. You don't know the percentage. So you do 11 over 15, P over 100. Then this goes here, so it will be 11 over 15 times 100. You will know the percentage. Did you understand? This is the way. Okay, copy this. Question 6, put construct arguments. All these we are not doing. Put yani, a cross mark to question number 6 and 3.
Okay.
Can I go to next page? Miral, did you finish writing?
Yes.
Did you understand what I'm talking about? Because you came late, I repeated once more. Did you understand, Miral?
Wasn't that much?
Okay, see the next question, okay? See the next question again. If not, let me know, yeah, Miral. Listen to me. Miral, the concept is, Dana, when you look at it, the concept is, example, I have 8 out of 10 bags. They are total bags 10 and I'm using 8 bags, 8 out of 10. Means like this. For example, you are playing some game and you got 8 points out of 10 points. So here I'm writing 8 out of yani the part over whole, give me a minute, please. A part over whole, I'm writing part over whole, and after that I'm writing percentage over 100. I'm writing percentage over 100. Did you get this, what I'm talking about? Out of this, and then percentage over 100. Then cross multiply. If I want to know this 100, I will send it there. If I'm sending it there, I need to multiply it. And I get my percentage. See, I got 80%. That means when I got 8 out of 10 marks, I got 80%. Midal, did you understand something at least now?
Yeah.
Yes.
That you need to write a formula here, part by whole. 3 out of 10, 8 out of 4, sorry, 8 out of 10, 12, anything. And then here, the percentage over 100, always over 100. Then only I will get the percentage. This is the formula. So for P, instead of P and P both, I will just write N, that is number by whole, that means total number of things, by percent by 100. Now question come here. The rabbit population in certain areas 200% of last year's population. There are how many rabbits? 1100 rabbits this year. But I don't know how many total rabbits were there before. I don't know this. I write W. And they ask you the rabbit population in certain areas how much? 200%. And of course, in the formula, you have 100 in the denominator. You need to find W. I'll write your question number 7. 1100 by W. I don't know how much is the total rabbits last year. So how do I find it? W, I'm going to send there. I told you cross multiply, right? 1100 times 100 over this 200 comes down. And W goes up there. Again, this girls, multiply this 1100 times 100 over 200 comes down and W is there. That is 1. How many zeros? 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 200. So when I divide 2 times 5, 1 extra, 2 times 5 and 0. I get W is equals to 550 rabbits last year. 550 rabbits last year. Please copy it. I am back after 1 minute. Did you all finish writing?
Yes, I did.
I did, yes.
Question number 8. Any questions here? I told you 9 out of 3,000 people had allergic reaction. So I got 9 out of 3,000. So I need to do the percentage. So 9, this 100 goes up. The division becomes multiplication. This is 9 times 100 over 3,000. 0 and 0. It will cancel. When I divide 9 over 30, I get 0.3%. I hope you all understood. Now question 9. Question 9. Judy, I want you to solve with me. Come on.
Okay.
Tell me. A survey was given to people who owned a certain type of car. What percent of the people surveyed were completely what percent of the people surveyed were completely satisfied? See, the blue color is completely satisfied.
Yes.
Purple is somewhat satisfied and green is not satisfied. Question is, what percentage of people surveyed were completely satisfied? Tell me, how many people are completely satisfied?
1,100.
Very good.
1100.
1,100 are completely satisfied, right? First
Yes.
write the formula. First let us write the formula. That is number of people satisfied by total number, right? This is like whole. Whole means total number, W. and I don't know the percentage, that is P over 100. Okay. So you told me number of completely satisfied are 1,100. How much is the total? How much is the total? All, let us add and check because I don't know, right? 1100, 740, and 160. Girls, why am I adding? Because in the denominator, I want all of it, like 2 out of 10. So 1,100 out of all. All are how many? Let us see.
Okay.
They are 2,000. So I write here 2,000
2,000.
equal percentage, that is P over 100. This 100 goes up there. What does it become?
1,000 multiply 100
Two
over
zeros and
2,000.
2 zeros. 1 0 from here and 1 0 from here. What is left? 110 over 2.
2.
When I divide 110 over 2, I get 55%. So your answer is 55%.
Cool.
Okay? What is
Okay.
tricky here? You must know the total number. And by looking at this, I should guess that I need to add all of them to know the total, to know W. And in the numerator, because the question asked is, what percent of the people surveyed were completely satisfied with the car? So completely satisfied is given. Blue color is 1,100. That's why 1,100 over 2,000 gives me, when I multiply with 100,
10%.
5%. Please write down so that we can do question number 10. Finished?
No. No. Yes, yes, I'm done.
Okay. Okay. A company that makes hair care, this we have done. The Washington Zishan, the Washington buy a studio apartment for so much, $240,000. They pay a down payment of $60,000. Their down payment is what percent of the purchase price? How much out of how much? Zishan, tell me. How much out of how much? What is
Yes.
the total payment and how much they paid? Come on. From the question, tell me what is the total and how much they paid?
It's 200.
40,000. This is how much? It is the total. It is the normally apartments rate. They pay how much? The total.
Six.
The total is 240,000. But did they pay everything?
No.
How much did they pay?
60,000.
They pay 60,000. Okay. Now I don't know what is the percentage. Let me do with 100. So 60,000 times 20 and then 240,000. Okay, let me cut these 4 zeros. Let me cut these 4 zeros. So I have 600 over 24. 6 times 1 and 6 times 4. I get 100 over 4, that is 25. That is 25. You can directly also try it here. See, I get 100 over 4. That is nothing but 25. And I got 25% here. This is A. B, they are asking you for 12,000. So same thing I will do. Girls, B, take it as homework. Be very easy. Same thing, 12
Okay.
of 240. Same thing, but instead of 60, you need to take 12,000. Can you do it?
Yes.
Instead of 60, just take 12,000. Time up, girls. I'll come for the science class. Finish writing this. Did you finish?
No.
No.
Done.
Zishan, finished? Miral?
Done.
Yes, done.
Noor? Okay, girls. See you in the next class now after 5 minutes for your science class.